Kitchen Finks, Hallowed Fountain, Companion. Starting deck contains only cards with converting might cost 3 or greater, and land cards. Part the Water Veil, Shadowborn Demon. Enters the battlefield, destroy target non-demon creature at the beginning of your upkeep. If there are fewer than 6 creatures in your graveyard, sack a creature. Interesting. Seed Guardian dies, create XX green, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. So green-black is clearly some sort of graveyard matters deck. I remember the white-red is like a reflect damage sort of thing. It's pretty funny. Island Walk deals damage to a player, search a player's library for an artifact card in exile, then that player shuffles their library. Until end of turn you may play that card. Pretty cool. I feel like this is probably one of the better ways to make that happen. Oh, this is the 5-color Dream deck, right? Enrith the Returned King. How much time do I have? 16 seconds. All creatures can trample and haste. Put +1/+1 counter on target creature. Target your player gains 5 life. Target player draws a card. Pretty cool. I'm gonna take the Lich. See if I can go that direction. Life gain. Great Henge. Great Henge is just rad. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Add 5. Draw a card for each color among permanents you control. Top Isle. Sanguine Blood. That's a card. Oh, that's pretty cool. Expansion Explosion's pretty good. I'm just take the Great Henge though. This card just go off. Lily's good. The Menace, discard a card, it explores. Dryad's good for the 5-color deck. True Conviction, oh my goodness. As long as your turn has first strike with the top card of your library, anytime you play lands from the top of your library. It's pretty cool. Oh, these kind of go pretty well together. I'm supposed to take the Tomb Robber here. Marsh Flats is probably the... Oh, there's Tireless Tracker, though. And there's Ketsid Cage Breakers. Oh, my goodness. Carrion Grub's probably going to wheel. Nikki B is sweet. I mean, if one of these two wheels, I think it's fine. I think I'm supposed to take either the Tireless Tracker or the Marsh Flats. It's a sweet Fabled Passage artwork. Oops, I should probably change this. No wonder. Yeah, I think it's either Tireless Tracker or Marsh Flats. I think I'm just supposed to take the Tracker. Advent is cool. I'm taking the Grapple with the Past, though. Oh, Stinkweed Imp is also so good at doing exactly what I want to do. Living Death could be super good, too. Oh, man. I like all of these. I think I'm supposed to take the Grapple, though. Llanowar Elf, Extinction Event, City of Brass. Just taking an elf here. Choop, Genesis Hydra Mayfield. So non-land permanent with converted mana cost X or less from among them. It's pretty good. I remember Grenzo being pretty sweet too. Might just want the Choop. Genesis Hydra is a lot of value. I think the Choop's a little more important though. Genesis is just annoying. Wilderness Wreck, that makes me sad. Put the top 3 cards of your... Put one of them... Look at the top 3 cards, put one of them to your hand, the rest in your graveyard. Seems great too, but I think I'm supposed to take the Genesis first. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm not seeing any of these cards. Yeah, Genesis is just so grindy. Okay, well at least the lane that I chose to be in is open. Runescar Demon's pretty good. This is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Maybe I'll take the Seed Guardian. We'll just go all in on all the graveyard, anything that says graveyard in it. So Zavala does stuff, right? Zavala definitely does stuff. Would I rather have Dryad or Isolated Chapel? I think I'd rather have the Isolated Chapel just in case there's a good... Both of these guys wheel, huh? I'm going to take the Cage Breakers. Stinkweed Imp Wheels, let's go. That to the sideboard. I mean, Grenzo's not the worst, right? What? Bayou. Beanstalk. Street Wraith is fine. Street Wraith's actually pretty ideal in a deck like this. I'm reserving this for now. What do you do? Ninjutsu for 6. Until it's common damage with that player's hand, you may cast... Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yarok. Permanent entering the battlefield. Oh, so that's double the ETB effects. I don't really have too many of those. Plains Swamp Forest. I think I'm just taking Bayou here. Gym. Scoos. Divest. God Pharaoh's Gift. Oh my goodness. Canyon Slough. Prophet of Krufix is pretty sweet. Elesh Norn is pretty sweet. Of note, the mass reanimation spell did not wheel. Even Burnished Heart's pretty good. I think I'm just taking the God Pharaoh's Gift though. Bolas's Citadel. Honored Hydra is pretty good. Another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control. X. It's pretty solid. Bleedus is good. I am always a really big fan of Bolas's Citadel. I think I'm supposed to take the Honored Hydra though. That creature's controller creates a token that's a copy of that creature. That's nuts. Commune of the Gods is exactly what this deck wants. Ravager Worm is also an insane card. Coffin Queen also seems pretty sweet. This card just seems insane, though. I'm gonna take it. A non-token creature enters the battlefield under control. If it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control, or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. Pretty solid. I remember, again, where when Gyruda enters the battlefield, each player mills 4, put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among them milled cards. Oh, from among the milled cards in the battlefield. So they can't already be in the graveyard. Cut to Ribbons was a house in its format. Probably just supposed to take Fiend Artisan. Fiend Artisan seems super good in this deck. Okay. Play for 2 cards, put 1 in your hand, the other in your graveyard. Isareth also works pretty well. Oh, I love Conjurer's Closet. I'm gonna do a Conjure. Oh yeah, there's a blue-white flicker deck in here for sure. Charming Prince also. Yeah, there's some shenanigans happening here. Okay, I'm digging this cube. Pay X. You do return target creature card with the converted mana cost X. So it's either Isareth or Beast Within. I already have 14 creatures. Isareth works pretty well with all of this, though. Take the Beast Within. It probably needs some interaction. O-Stone, Embodiment I don't really care about. Seedborn Muse is annoying, but not for me. Control Fight or become blocked. Draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3. If you do double target creature's power until end of turn, that creature must be blocked this combat if able. That's pretty cool. A 4 mana 3/3. It's okay. Do I have any use for untapping each other players? Untapping all permanents. I have a lot of effects that I would like to do. Not really. So I just take this for the board. Vivian. You're 3/3. When you cast your next creature this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser converted mana cost. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. It's pretty good. Iker Slick is value, right? Pay 2 to discard it, and then you can pay it for 3 to give something -3/-3 until end of turn. It's pretty solid. So is Savage Lands. Just a nice dual land for me in general. Vivian is like drawing cards essentially. I think I'm supposed to take the Fixing. Street Wraith is just fine here. I'm supposed to take Divest. I don't know if I'm supposed to play it. This is more like a sideboard card. Coffin. Oh, Grapples here? Hell yes. I'll take Despise also. Isareth Wheels? Okay. Seedborn Muse Wheels. That's kind of fun. Oh, Grenzo is probably a sideboard card at this point. Probably not even playing it. Okay, Torrential Gearhulk. Oh, there's a Taking Turns deck? That must be the green-blue deck then. That's all I can think. Gravebreaker Lamia seems good. Felwar Stone seems pretty good. That an opponent's controls can play it, though. Huh. Could also just take this Incubation Druid. It's pretty solid. I don't think Riss is going to do too much for me. I guess Riss just takes over the game on its own, actually. It's Let's read some of these other cards too. Create a token that's a copy of target creature card in your graveyard, except it's an artifact in addition to the other type. Gains haste, sack at the beginning. Okay, that's kind of cool. Discard a card, you can cast a creature spell from your graveyard. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until your next turn. Okay. Inspired Ultimatum. Land. Gravebreaker Lamia. I'm taking the Druid. Obosh, Yorion. Bone Miser. Whenever you discard a creature card, create a 2/2 creature token. Whenever you discard a land, add 2 black. Whenever you discard a non-creature, non-land card, draw a card. I'm supposed to take Price of Fame. It's a rad mana confluence. Seems pretty solid for the Flicker deck. Sunblast Angels, pretty nutty card. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to take this Price of Fame. Ewit. Ewit seems great. Midnight Clock again. Shadow Spear is fine. Angel of Sanctions is pretty good. Entrapment Maneuver is hilarious. What? Wow. Oh. I know there's a red-white redirect damage deck, which is hilarious. Oh man, Izoni and Green Warden. I know there's a black-white life gain deck. There's a blue-red spells deck. And I think there's a green-blue taking turns deck too, which is super exciting. I would love to do that too. I think I'm just taking Izoni here, though. So I'll top 8 cards of your library and put a land card from them on the battlefield. Until in turn, for each non-land card type, you may cast a spell of that type from among the exiled cards without paying its mana cost. That is so sweet. Shaman of the Great Hunt. Maelstrom Nexus, always a classic. Lotus Cobra, probably better in the 5-color. I mean, Green Warden's just a lot of value, but I think I'd rather take the Izoni. Discard a card. Look at the top X cards of your library. You may put a creature card with a converted mana cost X or less from among them. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Pretty good. You may cast green creature spells as though they had flash. That's hilarious. I probably should be taking either the Nyx Reaver or the Necromancy. I love the idea of casting green creature spells at instant speed, though. That makes me pretty excited. Also, Temporal Mastery in here. I think I'm just taking the Necromancy. Highest upside. Satyr Wayfinder now. Just like reading all of the other cards that are in here too. Fireman's triple that damage. Ilharg. Maelstrom Archangel. Deals combat damage to a player. You may cast a spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Pyromancer's Goggle for the blue-red deck. This puts a creature from an opponent's graveyard on the battlefield. Oh, that's pretty annoying. What does a Scholar do? Cast target instant, sorcery or artifact card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That's pretty cool. Expropriate. time or money? For each time vote, take an extra turn. For each money vote, choose a permanent owned by the voter and gain control of it. Wow. Arcfiend, I remember seeing add 2 mana of any 1 color. X spell, create a 0/0 green Hydra, then put X counters on it. It's pretty good. I'm going to take that for the board. Jared? Am I going to Jared, or am I taking the end raise Forerunners? Each opponent loses life equal to sacrifice creature's power? Wow. Yeah, I think I'm taking Jared. Ooh, that's also interesting for the 5-color deck. Okay, this has to be a new goal, is to win with Coalition victory. That's just the biggest meme. Also, Ink Eyes might not be the worst in this format. Sideboard Riss. Finale of Devastation could be good. I'll put that in this board for now. Green Warden spins. Vivian's Bow. Oh, Yeva? Might just hold on to Yeva. Ooh. Damn. Final Fantasy IV always hits me right in the feels. Sweet Wraith seems pretty good here. What does Tomb Robber do? It's okay. I guess I cut that. Stinkweed's way better. This isn't much of a Selvala deck. I guess I cut Selvala. Choop I'm keeping, Jared I'm keeping, Cage Breakers I'm keeping, Underrealm Lich I'm keeping. Green Warden I could cut for now. Guess I cut the Despise. Doesn't really have a land you control could produce. Price of Fame Surveils also, which can put cards in the graveyard. Oh, I'm at 23. It's perfect. My file got corrupt or something. Alright, I think I'm supposed to keep this. Right? It was so upset. And then I never went back to play it again because, like, I had already invested so much time and energy that I just refused. I think I'd rather Satyr Wayfinder here because I want to find a black source. Oh, well. Pretty happy I did that. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm terrified. I think I wait on the stinkweed. Ideally, I'd find some way to ship it into the yard anyways, just to start milling. I'm gonna commune. Well, that's not what I was hoping for. Land, Beast Within, Commune, Land. Pretty sure I'm playing 17 creatures.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
Is any of this for real?
Kingdom Hearts was fun, but I don't know. I think they just tried to go too deep on the story. Opponent actually living the 5-color dream. Which means that once they get to 5 mana, I'm probably going to be in a world of pain. I'm going to play the Cage Breakers. It's your classic 5 mana 3/4. Nothing more.
Maybe everything we've done, maybe it was all for nothing.
Feels like they just have a removal spell here, though. Kolaghan's Command. Hitting the Satyr Wayfinder and having me discard a card? Interesting. Guess I'll ship this last land. Makes my Cage Breakers a little better. Actually 5 colors. Stuffy Doll.
He's a lucky kid.
Can't beat Stuffy Doll. Do I have any -1/-1 effects? Indestructible, right? I'm still gonna just swing. I'll take 3, and they take 3. I feel like the pain is about to be brought down upon me, but they still haven't done anything too crazy yet. Brash Taunter. Indestructible. Whenever there's still damage, it deals that much damage to a target opponent. What is going on here? Ah! Oh, Trample's pretty good. It's a pretty whack version of the song. I'm just gonna skip it. Trample definitely works pretty well against both of these creatures. I'm gonna get pretty pinged here, and this Brash Hunter is just gonna fight this 6/6, I guess, though. That hurts a lot. But I guess if they tap, then I can swing in for more. Sad that I didn't get to draft like spider spawning. I know it's in here. I didn't see it. That makes me very sad. That's one of my favorite cards of all time. Fight with Fire deals 5 damage. And then he's gonna fight it. That's so sweet. get in there. I'll take another 3. I think I'm just supposed to pass. I don't think I'm supposed to get the Hooded Hydra back because they can fight it again and then I just die. I think what I'm gonna do here, this game might end up in a draw actually, right? Because he can fight something. So if I attack with the Kessis, yeah, this game might end up in a draw. Because I'm gonna Price of Fame this Stinkweed Imp, mill myself twice. Oh, God, Pharaoh's Gift. Interesting. No, I'm just bidding everything. And then I'm gonna get the Stinkweed Imp, mill some more. What did I hit? 1, 2, 3. Anything that would affect this at all? Not really. I'm just gonna go for the draw. I guess I could have... I don't think that does anything here. Huh. Yeah, killing one of those is fine. Wait, no. Now I just win. What? What? No, opponent. We could have drawn. I'm gonna bring in the Hand Hate. Because they're not doing anything until turn 5. I don't really have too much that deals with... I guess I could bring in the Shadow Spear also. Giving something trampled, lifelink's a pretty big deal. Beast Within seems pretty bad. Shoop seems pretty bad. And Price of Fame, I guess, seems pretty bad. So I could just cut the God Pharaoh's Gift. Yeah, I'll keep this. It has a Satyr Wayfinder. I might even get to go to Jared. Oh look, Shadow Spear. And Stinkweed Imp? Oh man. That's just lovely stuff. No! What do you take here? I feel like the most terrifying cards, you get to exile it too? I feel feel like the most terrifying cards are like the Great Henge and the Jared. Seven cards entered the revealed card area? What? Oh, he just saw my hand twice. What did he get rid of?
No one would miss me.
Oh, he got rid of a card from my graveyard. Interesting. The stinker. Okay. I think I'm just supposed to divest you then. Stuffy Doll, Brash Taunter again. No other lands though. Nikki B, Star of Extinction, and Lily. Brash Taunter is definitely the more terrifying of those two. Well, they're in need of some dire help here.
No! My heart belongs to me!
Oh, what? Oh, they drew a land? It's terrifying. One more land, the Stuffy Doll gets to come down. Did they rip? Looks like they did not, and they scoop. Sad day.
That's...
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep that. We can get to the Great Henge pretty quickly with the Incubation Druid. Green-white is the Populate deck. Green-blue, oh, red-white. Street Wraith, Ewit, okay. I'm just supposed to jam the Cage Breakers next turn. Puts a lot of pressure on pretty quickly. Oh, Genesis is a good one too. I think it's better than adapting because then I can still jam the Great Henge. Yeah, seems pretty solid. If they play anything too scary here, I can also just Beast Within it. Oh, that's annoying. What do you cost? You cost 6 right now. I guess I just wait until their upkeep and Beast Within the Cavalier. Cavalier even do anything here? Dies, return target artifact or enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, I can still just block it with Incubation Druid. Yeah, I'll just wait. I don't need to do anything. Okay, that's probably copying the Cavalier. And oh, I probably should have just killed that in response. That was way bad. Because then it has to come in as a copy. Oh, but then they keep getting copies. It's a tough decision there, actually. It's only an artifact or enchantment. Okay, that's fine. I'd rather just stick the Great Henge, ship it. Cloud Blazer's fine, you can draw your card. Ooh, if they're flicker, if they have some flicker effects going on, then that's actually kind of terrifying with like Cavalier and Cloud Blazer. Could be going more that direction. Commune, Ravenous Choop, or the Underrealm Lich. I think I'd rather take the Choop here. And then I can just Choop and get rid of the Cavalier. Nice. Start getting in there with the golems. You can trade off. Or you can not trade off, that's fine too. I'd love to just trade with the Choop. Shelldock is live. Just swinging with reckless abandon. Oh, that actually hurts the ball club quite a bit. Am I just dead here? Not quite. Yeah, maybe. If they have any way to get rid of this Hydra, then I'm dead. Hers is pretty good. Oh, they can start activating it too? Oh, okay, never mind. That'll do it. That's pretty solid. I think I'm supposed to keep this. Not excited. Jedi Navigator, Emiel, Progenitor Mimic. I'd rather get rid of Urza. It's the only thing that's really rampish in their hand. And kill the Emiel with the Ravenous Choop. Scavenging ooze, man. Who does that? And if they have ripped a land at this point, it's pretty likely. They did. Down comes the MEL. We're gonna 4/4 with a flicker effect. Got Cloud Blazer as well. Could work out pretty well. I also kind of need to deal with the Scavenging Ooze, but I think the MEL is supposed to be the first target here. Is it? Yeah, I'm doing it. They hit land 5, down comes the Cloud Blazer. It's most likely going to get them to land 6. I'll play the Seed Guardian, but feel like they're just gonna jam a land and then cast the Progenitor Mimic, copying like Cloud Blazer. I don't think I'm ever beating that. Archangel of Thune's pretty darn good too. Well, that'll probably do it right there. Progenitor Mimic is a messed up card. Just gonna eat my Kessig's Cage Breakers immediately. This costs 2, right? Yeah. Yeah, may as well. Oh, and he gains life, no wonder. Yeah, I could sack it. Then he just eats it and puts more counters on his creatures. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, keep that. Sweet. You fetch for tri-lands. Could have waited until next turn, but Ravenous Choop or the Seed Guardian? I'm taking the Choop. Kiora. Alright, well they have 6 mana available of a lot of varieties. Especially since I'm giving them green, black, red for their Felwar Stone. It enters the battlefield tap, that might be a big deal. So now they can only play a 5-drop. The battlefield create a 4/4 green rhino creature token with trample. Attacks populate. I think that's fine. Just hit him for 9 here and put him to 5. Yeah, I think that's probably just better. If I had attacked him last turn, he'd just be dead here. Down to 4. Okay. I think that's fine. Villainous Wealth for 4. Big Beast Within and a Satyr Wayfinder. That's not going to cut it. Villainous Wealth is a sweet, sweet card, though. Snap that off. It's a pretty good draw. Nice. Chromatic Lantern. Gonna Beast Within that. So I have a feeling they're kind of counting on it. I can get that back later. Yes, jam 6/6 trampled. Why not? Hmm. Tragic slips it. I'd rather get... it kind of depends on what I hit, right? Doubling season, that's kind of scary. I guess Ewit's probably a really good get back here too. Okay, I feel like I'm just gonna be able to sacrifice enough creatures to just get there. 3, 6. Two 4/4s. Yeah. Welcome, Sacred Ank. Just trying to make my way through this last game. I think killing this guy is more important than killing tokens, though it might have other populate cards, which would be kind of sad. I guess I'm just supposed to swing for 2 flying. Ship it. Oh man. Only another creature then? Guess I do that right now. Sacrifice the Choot. Jam Seed Guardian. Cycle the Street Wraith. Yeah, Kessage Age Breaker's pretty darn good here too. What happens if I swing out here? It's 2, 3, 4. I don't think it's as good as just jamming like Age Breakers or Izoni. Control 5 or more different converted mana cost cards. GG.